Hello Capricorn, welcome to your November 2018 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Before I get started, a couple of really quick announcements. The first one is I have a new blog, and that's on wordpress.com. So if you would like to join Richard and I, it's an interactive blog, so please come and interact with us. That link is below in the descriptions box, and it's talking all things tarot. And we'll also be putting up a weekly spread for you to look at and to put in your interpretations as well. And also have, if you would like to purchase any of my tarot decks or any of the accessories that I have a new Amazon store, so you can click on the link below in the descriptions box, and that'll take you directly to my Amazon store if you would like to purchase any of the decks that you see. So let's get started here. Capricorn. From the Druid plant oracle, you've pulled the card of chamomile, and I really like this card for you because it's about rest and regeneration. Chamomile brings calm, rest and protection. When you think about the tea, it's a calming tea. So if you've chosen this card, it may mean that you are entering or need to enter a calm phase in which you will be able to connect again to your inner resources, both physical and spiritual. So it is about that calmness that leads to rest and regeneration. From the crystal angels, you've pulled the card of Unakite, which speaks of answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So whatever the divine means to you, whatever spirituality you follow there, it suggests that you have been doing great work. Great work to forgive, release, and focus upon positivity. So with this one, if it's by choosing the healing path that you've opened the doorway for your prayers to be answered. And it's very much recognition that you've shifted, you've made that conscious connection to pure healing and love, and you're doing it with sincerity and a willingness to be guided and helped. And it's this positive shift that seems to be answering your prayers for peace and happiness. So I love that. And as your overall energy here from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've pulled the number 1 card, which is Day and Night. Now with this one, we see the girl on this card is holding the sun in her hands while the moon is at her back. She looks uncertain, as if she has a question in mind but does not know the answer. What is she thinking about? Is she afraid of the answer or the inward process to find it? Many of us struggle with making decisions, but where there is shadow, there is also light. And after a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun, warming the path that we have chosen. So it's about light after darkness for you. Trusting your inner judgment as well, in that you'll be able to handle this situation. And it's after the darkness comes the dawn. And it's always when it's that old saying, isn't it? When it's always darkest just before the dawn. So I feel that this is your energy. Let's see where this goes. It's a journey, Capricorn, but I feel like you're moving in a positive direction. I've already meditated on your energy, Capricorn, so let's focus in. I'll shuffle one more time. For this earth sign, one more. For this earth sign, and let's get started. The past energy, present, near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening in your environment, Capricorn, your hopes and fears, the potential outcome, and what this reading is about. So let's have a look. The wheel in reverse. Okay, so there's a blockage. Your destiny seems to be blocked. The energy I pick up with this right away, Capricorn, is that things haven't been turning in your favour. you felt a lot of negativity. But ironically, I feel like it's the negativity that is feeding the misfortune. It's kind of like that law of attraction here. If you feed into the negativity, if you feed into bad karma, if you focus too much on what hasn't worked or what isn't working, then that is what is going to be attracted to you. Let's have a look in the past. The Fool in reverse, yeah. Capricorn, you, or this may resonate as a partner or someone around you, but the energy can be vice versa. So if this is not you, it's someone else around you. Someone's been a bit reckless, perhaps taken a leap of faith without thinking of the consequences. It is, of course, a foolish, reckless kind of energy. Someone who has taken the risk but has not fully thought through what would happen once they were there. That it's kind of almost like a spontaneous thing in the past, something that you went towards. In the present energy, you've got the Queen of Wands, so this may be someone around you, possibly a fire sign, male or female, a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. They're in the upright. So I do feel that this person is a positive influence on you. They're someone who's very confident in their own abilities, a natural leader, someone who people go to for advice, vivacious, energetic, someone who's very fun to be around, enjoys life, adventure, travel. Very serious when it comes to their work as well. They don't take things lightly. They're very much an entrepreneur, someone who is able to take something and succeed with it. Now, in the near future, we've got the Chariot in reverse. So again, I get this blockage, an obstacle in your forward motion here, Capricorn. It's getting back control of your life. I feel like something has rattled your cage. You may have been set on a course or thought that you were set on a course in the past, but then something happened, an obstacle of some kind. I feel like the motion has stopped. There is a blockage to your forward motion. Now, as your advice or your best path to follow, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorn, male or female. And it's about getting back to that grounded place. I feel normally you're a very practical person. You focus on your own. You like to have the financial success. When it comes to your work, you work very hard, but you also enjoy the comforts of home as well. For you, it's very much a focus on what is important in your life. Whereas in the past, you might have done something that was maybe, well, I feel like it's prevented you from being as successful as you should be. Now, in your environment, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is nice. I do feel like there is a release, a letting go of mental negative thoughts. I do feel like this is a mental thing for you. It's a trap. It's limiting beliefs. Something that you're holding on to that is blocking you. It seems to be, I keep getting this message that it is feeling negatively about a situation, perhaps even about yourself, and it's your own worst enemy. And at least it has been, but I feel like that there is an energy here of someone that may be around you that is possibly helping you with this for some of you, getting you out of your own head, freeing you, liberating you from these limiting beliefs. Now, in the hopes and fears, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if this is a fear, I feel that you are fearing the loss of something that gives you stability. But if it's a hope, and it may be for some of you, the clarifier will give us some information on that, but when it comes to your hopes, it is about release of something that you have been holding on to for so long, something perhaps that is no longer of value to you. And I do feel like it's this limiting, self-limiting beliefs. There's negative thoughts that are mental traps that go around and around in our minds that prevent us from believing in ourselves. It's very much a card of self-imposed restriction. Now, in the outcome, you have the Ace of Cups. So renewal of love, new love, potential to have that love in your life. So let's see where this goes. I want to clarify. I'll start with the past position for Capricorn. Let's start with the past and radiate around for Capricorn. One more. Please clarify from the past position. Okay. King of Swords. Yeah. It may have been around an air sign, something in the past. Male or female, but it seems like you've taken some kind of action around an air sign. It turned out not to be very good because I feel the energy around this is that you kind of leapt in without thinking. You just kind of went for it. It was almost like a spontaneous action. There wasn't a lot of thought involved, and it's not like you, Capricorn, because normally I feel like you're a very grounded person, but you kind of lost it around this person. I get that you lost it. You lost yourself. But I do feel like an energy around this of this person may have communicated to you in a very clear and direct manner, this person in the past. So I do feel like there were consequences. I feel there were consequences that you weren't expecting. Let's take a look at this Queen of Wands. The Ace of Swords. So this person is bringing clarity, or you're getting clarity about this person. It's that mental breakthrough. You're having that moment of that light shining through at you. It's that epiphany. It's that truth. It's truth. You're seeing the truth of a situation. I think you're cutting out all of the mental clutter, the things that have been fogging your mind, keeping you trapped, and you're starting to see things a lot clearer now, and I like that energy. Let's look at this Chariot in reverse. The Two of Swords. Okay, so it is about the need to become clear in your mind about what movement you're going to take, what direction you're going to take when it comes to, I pick it up as a choice in life, your forward motion. I feel for you it's about taking back control, and when it comes to being confused, unclear about choices, I feel like I do feel like there is an energy here of keeping, I feel like this is attached to this Eight of Swords in reverse, in that whatever is keeping you mentally stuck is what is confusing you, preventing your forward motion and preventing you from making a clear choice in your mind. You may still be vacillating between two options, Capricorn. Let's take a look at this Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups here. What makes you happy? Capricorn, what makes you happy? What's going to give you stability? I feel like this is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on your happiness, getting your happiness back, feeling that you're happy where you are, happy in your home life, focusing on happiness in your home life as well. Not whatever this situation is in the past. It's kind of kept you trapped here mentally. The Six of Swords, yeah, I like that. So I feel like this person is helping you get clarity about moving away from feeling negatively about yourself and about a situation that may have happened in the past. With that Six of Swords, it's about you moving on from something that is not benefiting you. It has been blocking your destiny, preventing you from achieving the kind of happiness and success that you really want. Let's look at this Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Wands. Okay. So when it comes to, I feel the energy around you is, that I'm getting here, is very much you wanting to show strength. You don't want to be seen as weak. Capricorn, you want to be able to fully release what has held you back, something that is limiting you, that is no longer of value. You want to be able to fully let that go and defend what you really want. That's how I feel with those cards. For you, it's standing up for, I get it more as your strength. I feel like a warrior spirit around this. I feel like you want to get that warrior spirit back. You don't want to be in this mental prison anymore. You want to move away from that. You want to show your strength and release what is no longer of value to you. Let's take a look at that Ace of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like something has happened here to make you feel like you're lacking in some way. I do get it as inadequacy. This is the mental trap that has been blocking you, Capricorn. Something that you went towards in the past, possibly around an air sign, male or female, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone with air in their chart, or someone who was just acting like the King of Swords. I get a coldness, a detachment, someone who was not really showing emotion towards you. There wasn't enough emotion with this person is what I'm getting. Now, it seems to me like there may have been a letting go, a rejection around this. The energy I get is that they may have been the ones that rejected you. This let you be in a very dark place here, kept you limited, kept you restricted, prevented you from moving on. But now I start to get an energy around you of you seeing this differently. I feel like the opportunity is around you for new love. I do see it possibly with this fire sign. What is preventing you from taking this ace and running with it is this feeling of inadequacy, feeling like you're not up to it. because of how this person in the past has made you feel. It's the blockage. It's a blockage here to you, to what is your destiny. And I feel like that you're being, your destiny is around you. I do feel like this Ace of Cups is your destiny. This Ace of Swords is your destiny. But this blockage is preventing you from fully taking advantage of this Ace. So lots to clarify in part 2. So if this is resonating, please join me. And the link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. I'll be pulling out a lot more cards. We'll find out about this energy around you, who I feel is offering you a chance at new love, whether you're going to take up that opportunity, or if you're going to let this pass you by because of something that's happened in the past, something that is blocking you from taking this positive change, moving things forward. So please join me there. Again, the link is below in the descriptions box. Remember, for you, it's about healing, rest, rejuvenation, recovery, a sense of calmness. I feel like around you you're being provided with that sense of calmness. But something is preventing you from seeing the good that's in front of you. It is what I'm getting here, Capricorn. So the energy is that there's a real need for you to put in some work, certainly. But I do feel like this work will pay off if you're willing to put in that work and open the door for support to get you out of this, to move you on to a more positive place, to get that focus back on your happiness, your security, what is stable. So let's see where this goes in part 2. Please join me there. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the best with this, Capricorn. And if you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And I will speak to you very soon, Capricorn. Bye for now.